You know, I pay a city fellow to do my taxes. Yeah, I do. Because I figure that's no more deduction than I can take. Postman, he came out this morning and brought my W-2s, and they're taking about a third of all I make. Well, I'm just patriotic as the next guy, and you know, I like red, white, and blue, but it ain't funny, them taking all my money, and I don't know what to do with all that. But the one thing I have that is all mine is my opinion. I'm going to tell you where I stand. If 10% is good enough for Jesus, why, that'd be good enough for Uncle Sam. I said 10% is good enough for Jesus, it ought to be good enough for Uncle Sam. Yes, that's what I think about that. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I like to travel. It's a good thing, too. You know, I'm a sheriff, and I got to do a lot of traveling. And but I like to travel in the automobile. I don't like the airplane so much. You get in a whole heap of trouble in the airplane real quick. A prime example of that. My brother Oche, he flew down to Pensacola, Florida, to see my sister down there, and he got on that airplane, and he wasn't up in the air very long, but he had to go to the restroom. You know they got restrooms on those planes? Yeah, they do. When he got in that restroom, took care of business, and he got up to leave, and there's a light flash in there that says, "Return to your seat." So he sat back down. And then a little bit later, he was trying to leave. This light was still flashing. Well, you know that light flashed all the way to Pensacola. Yeah, it came time for him to get off the airplane. Old Roachy, he could barely walk. You know, he's paralyzed in both legs. I reckon that's what they call that there jet lag. Yeah, you know, a lot of people may not know this, but I hit the $2 million lottery there just the other week. Yeah, I went down there and filled out the forms. They said, just fill out those forms there, and we'll get you a check here for $200,000. I said, $200,000? No, it's supposed to be $2 million. They said, well, yeah, it's $200,000 a year each year for 10 years. That's $2 million. That's not what that said. That's not what the ticket said. When I bought the ticket, it said $2 million. I bought my $2 million. They said, well, that's just the way it is, and there's nothing you can do about it. I said, well, yeah, you watch what I can do about it. I plucked down my ticket. I said, I want my dang dollar back. I'm not the only famous Crabapple, you know. I had an uncle, he liked to travel with the circus. That's called him P.T. Crabapple. That was his name. He liked to guess people's temperature. Yeah, you know he very seldom missed. He guessed the temperature almost every time. Yeah. Well, anyway, I kind of like spending quality time, you know, with my family. And, you know, there the other night, in the mall Crabapple, I was watching TV. We were sitting there on the settee, and we were watching Lawrence Welk and wrestling. Yeah, we were switching back and forth between the wrestling and Lawrence Welk. I was trying to keep up with both of them. And Mall Crabapple, she says, you know, I remember when you used to like to sit nice and close to me. So I scooched on down there on the settee and said, yeah, I remember that. So we got close and cozy. And she said, well, I remember you used to like to put your arm around me. Said, yeah, I remember that. So I put my arm around her, you know. I said, yeah, that's all right. She said, and I remember when you used to like to nibble on my ear a little bit. So I got up and started heading for the bathroom. She said, where are you going? I said, well, I got to go get my teeth. Yeah, that's right. Like I said, I keep track of my family. Now, I got a nephew. He got a job down there in South America and working with wildlife. Well, a nice Christmas, he sent us this live bird. Just beautiful. The nice yellow feathers. But anyway, that bird was delicious. And he called me directly and said, Uncle Milton, did you get that bird I sent you? I said, yeah, I did. I said, he was delicious. He said, what? You didn't eat that bird? I said, yeah, we fixed him up with some dressing and some cranberry sauce, and he was just delicious. He said, well, I can't believe you did that. He said, I paid a fortune for that bird. That bird, he can speak 2 languages. I said, well, he should have said something. Well, anyway, that's all I got for you today. It's been a great night. See yourself a hand.